This is Michi Hoyer, this is Avid Chronic Racing, and this is the alternative program for tonight. Driving the Porsche 911 GT3 around the Nordschleife for the final time, trying to get the challenge done. Being thrown out by Michael Clark. He did that on last Tuesday, and he said, like, you have 1 week to do so. So this is the very last try. I think we are still right within range. I'm waiting on a lot of emails from iRacing apparently, because they were, well, I asked them to assess the gravity of the situation, because I bought like six parts into the shop and literally got nothing out of it. Why? Because there was an error occurred while processing my order. However, the cash has been deducted. So, yeah, despite buying it twice and say, well, fuck it, sorry for the language, and get one reimbursed, I'm sitting and waiting here to not cause further troubles. It's funny enough, though, that every single time I am, like, buying something on that shop, I do have issues whatsoever, either getting charged twice, or something else. So, yeah, this is interesting stuff going on. Nevertheless, I will try to see whether they get it fixed within the next hour. Probably they won't, because they might be busy with other stuff and getting a shitload amount of emails right now. So I decided to go back to that other competition here, and as I said, I've turned down the sim as much as I can, so 18-degree track temperature and overcast and stuff, in order to be ready to do that challenge. Yeah. So basically, this is absolutely it. Let's see if I'm able to somehow get into the required area of 8 minutes 14, and you guys will be the witness and the judges. So Michael Clark has thrown out this massive task to me, trying to beat Sabine Schmitz's lap time, and I actually want to see if I can do it. I have also readjusted the setup again. No, Brandon, I've not reached them on Twitter at all. I've not even noticed them. I've immediately wrote an email to support@iracing.com, because that is probably the best way to approach them. I might be wrong though. So we have a good 2 hours until I have to run, and while that is the case, I'm pretty sure that either I will have beaten the time by that or will never beat it. But we will surely find out very soon, very quickly. I would like to welcome you guys here on the stream, though. I know there is a lot of people being able to race the Porsche there right now, and as I said, I'm closely looking towards emails and messages. Hey Renzo, thank you very much there. Just looking how the grip really is in those conditions. So I for sure take it a little bit wrong right now to really see what are the boundaries. Yeah, I hope so too, Mesolyptic J. Probably for this run, as long as I don't have any kind of reference, I want to put it on all-time best sector. Wow, there's definitely a setup advantage in that car. Coming up Flugplatz. Missed those apexes a bit. Steam King is in college, I think. I'm sorry. No, don't spin. Ah. Alright, brake pressure is a bit too much to the front, to the rear. However, the car feels good. So I have a look at that and readjust it for the next run. It wasn't a perfect run through Sector 1 anyway. Oh, Michael, I'm pretty sure I can beat it. With a little setup adjustments I did, the car is more aggressive on the turning. Hence why I spun it around on the entry before Fuchsröhre. Hey Timo. Yeah, Michael, appears to be the case. Now I just need to make it work. Alright, so far so good. Coming down Fuchsröhre. Need to make it 10 seconds on the top counter there. Going good, Adenauer forced. Now on the way down to Adenauer itself. Car is so great. That was close. Don't go too wide there. Come on, Michi, keep it. It's gonna be a close one. Coming around final corner. Back into the circuit ring. And the clock stops 8 minute 12.1. So that is actually it. With a really good lap, I think I could make it into the 8.0 somethings. I'm a bit shaking though, to be honest. The hardest part was really like keeping it completely on track while knowing that this lap might be good enough to just make it. Thank you, racing freaks. I won't stop it here though, because now I'm hungry for faster than 8.10 flat. Because I also know I can do that. Just a matter of getting the lap together. Mesoliptic J, it was the second attempt, to be really fair. And if you don't count all the other attempts I did during the week. As you can see right here, 2.5 or even 3/10 missing. Thank you, Michael. That would be me being humiliated then, maybe. I mean, fairly, she is one of the most remarkable drivers I know, and she does know the Nordschleife as well as hardly any other knows. So yeah, obviously I would be amazed meeting her and have a drive against her. Hey, Papa Smith. Off track. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Just need to remind myself to keep it simple again. There's still lots of time for me to find. And I will probably also keep checking the iRacing service. So I can maybe finally do what I wanted to do tonight, which is taking the new prototype cars out. Did I ever get lessons on setup? Yes and no. A lot of knowledge I learned myself by studying setup guides and reading technical files and stuff. No, thank you very much, Michael. You're a great man. This was a great challenge, so you really took me to my limits right here, as you can see. Took me extremely long. Had to do a lot of setup work in the background. So yeah, actually, I can smell that 8 minute 9. I think that is what I should be able to do. I mean, yeah, feeling, saying, and all that stuff is keep it on the road. Something completely different. Than actually doing it. Yeah, Michael, I am. This is the final try to achieving a 809 anyway. No! Ah! Alright, I can't stop like that. Yes, the big one I actually did. 8 minutes 12.1. Oh, Robert, thanks for showing by. Please get well soon. We desperately need you back here at the ACR Zakspeed office. So I hope you will get well very, very soon. We definitely keep fingers crossed there. No worries. Actually, take this this little victory here as a reward for your work. So all the bits and bytes you gave me on the setup work, I actually jinxed into the car and turned it around. Well, Dennis, feel whatever you feel like. Feel free to do. You won't see demanding me anything for anything as well. Off track. Oh, Michi, come on. Oh, thank you very much, Lucian, for asking me that question, and I hope I spelled it right. No, I'm not sponsored by Logitech. It's just I had a G25 for 7 years in service and it did not crack at all. And since I'm moving houses and I was not able to get a lot of money involved, get myself a solid rig to not get a direct drive wheel or something, or high quality and expensive pedals, I had to look for a replacement though, because the G25 after 7 years finally broke. So a colleague of me from work had a G29 to spare, rarely used, so I got on it, and yeah, simply choose it because I was used to all the other stuff from Logitech. I do like the Logitech quality though. That is the reason why I do use a lot of Logitech equipment. Those headphones are brilliant. The wheels they did are quality-wise totally okay. They might lack the one or other feature, and all the other gaming stuff is just state-of-the-art and very good equipment. So that is the reason why I use so much Logitech stuff. Mixing up the lines quite badly here. No, rip me. Aww. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, the optimal would have been an 8 minute 10.4. Hey Matthew Miller, nice to see you. I will get you guys a quick replay from the external camera on from the actual lap. And hope that I can find it. Should be this one, to be totally honest. I only made it once that far. So let's see whether we can find the complete lap. Here we go. I think this should be the start of it, yeah. Right, so Michael Clark, you had something said about next challenge. And I was not following the chat too much because of needing to drive the car. Alright, you didn't say anything, that is alright, but yes, I'm ready for the next challenge. Before checking that though, I would like to see whether iRacing maybe has fixed my order of the new prototype cars. Hey Glubshi, thank you for joining me. Oh, it still says car purchase required. For some reason, you know, I'm still triggered too much there by all of that, so I keep doing laps here. Take down a little more fuel, and to be totally honest, I should be able to do quicker. I mean, I've proven it optimal sector wise that I can do it, so why I don't simply do it then. Klubshi, I will have some time very soon as well. Because to be totally honest, my schedule for tonight is completely broken, so that needs to be postponed to tomorrow. Hence why I keep driving here a bit on the Porsche, trying to finally get my personal target done with hitting an 8.0 something. So getting out of the 8.010s. So once again at that stage I would like to thank Michael Clark for throwing a challenge at me, and B, honor all the effort for that. Thank you, William. Yep, the big one I will. Get well soon, Robert. I don't really see the delta time. Like obviously I see when it jumps to red and green, but it doesn't really affect me. Motivates me when it gets red and gives positive energy when it gets green. Should be fast around final turn, there we go. And then we're coming home in 8 minutes. 8 minutes 7.9. Yeah, the big one, that's right, it's blocking the fuel a little bit, but to be totally honest, when you know the track by heart, more or less, that does not really bother you. Thank you very much there, Klubshi. So as you can see, the optimal would have been a good half second quicker, but to be totally honest, lacking half a second on the Nordschleife is, well, could be worse. There you go, Sim Racing Paddock. So that means you definitely have used your time to wait on the download very well. Thank you for being here, chaps. I'm still having a look into those iRacing things, and maybe you see me still out with a Porsche 919, so the LMP1 car. I'm really interested into running that. Thank you very much, Scene. So Michael Clark, you had a challenge at me for running Project Cars 2. Thank you, Bad Kitten. Oh yeah, Black Flag. Stop and go, pitting, whatever. Well, Sim Racing Paddock, then there you go. Have fun getting out on the Indy cars. I've bought them as well. Definitely want to have a look into those. So, while I am sitting back here in the pit now, again I give you the view of the lap we just did, as good as I can. And then I will have a closer look into my iRacing system. Still, it says purchase required. It's a bit annoying. Quickly check mails. Don't think that there is any kind of email by them. Right, so Club sheet, could be that this was a loading mistake by iRacing last time around. I'm racing with this iconic ACR Zakspeed livery literally for 5 or 6 weeks now. So quite a long time already on that car with that specific livery on it. Actually, from looking at the lap, it's the first time I really see myself being so close to the grass and everything. Sometimes this does not feel like that when actually sitting in the car. I don't think so, Glupshy, but well, really sometimes this is a bit glitchy also, like not showing the display. And if you look from the bonnet is very white at the very beginning, or it's very grey, so it might look white. So that's about it. I also have to quickly scroll up the chat to see what Michael Clark has noted me there. Well, challenge would be in Project Cars 2 in the 917K under 6 minutes 45. What is the 917K? Holy. Porsche 917K, okay. So that is quite an old beast. Quickly bringing it up. Can I bring that up somehow? That would be the beast we were talking about in the 917K. Right, so that is a tough challenge, I think. You need to tell me which configuration of the Nordschleife then in Project Cars 2 there, Michael Clark. Because right there I would say I've bored you enough with watching a lap being done by me here around all those glitchy corners. Would have been a good run for safety rating though, apart from all the crashes I did in between. Stefan Beloff, alright. So Racing Freak, that car is definitely a car that went more into your age. No offense though, but this is quite a car I did not even know. Same VLAN configuration, okay. Michael, I will have a look at it. So that is challenge accepted for sure. And then we see when I can show you that in the future. Right now I will be going a little lower on this iRacing side. I have more stuff on the ACR Zakspeed side to do at the minute, and I will have to prepare for something in the future. So with that being said, guys, I would like to come towards the end of the stream. So once again, Michael Clark, thank you for the challenge, thank you for all your support, and thank you for having the belief into me. I lost it in between, to be totally honest, but I'm happy I could do it. So while watching the car going around the carousel, I would like to say thank you so much for being here. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, have a nice evening and see you back then soon.